Hi family, how are you guys doing? I'm doing very good. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Welcome to the old, the new, and the wondering whether to subscribe or not. Please subscribe and don't forget to also comment and share your journey based on what I'll be speaking about. Okay, so you need to comment at the end of the video. Yeah, so basically today I come with a video about my breastfeeding journey. So now the truth of the matter is breastfeeding is not an easy thing. It does not come easy to all of us. Some people, of course, they give birth and voila, there's a lot of milk, there are nipples that are perfect, and the baby just latches and feeds. But for some of us, you have a few challenges. One of the challenges that I faced was, well, first and foremost, inverted nipples. And so what I found after giving birth was that I could not, or I struggled to breastfeed my child because she struggled to get a latch, which I actually found out when I consulted a lactation consultant, I think that's what they call them, that the my nipples were not really a challenge when it comes to latching. I just needed to get the proper professional advice. But obviously, you know, you Google and do other things and you don't consult professionals, and then you don't really get the fully fledged advice. And so I would say if you are able to afford a lactation consultant or anybody, I think even in hospitals, they do give you a lactation consultant who can help you with the latch and breastfeeding your child. So that was the beginning of breastfeeding. It has been such a journey for me. At the moment where I am is that my baby no longer wants to latch and feed on me, but I think I breastfed her for a good 5 months, and there were some products that I used that were a great help to me, and so that's what I want to show you. And I'm quickly going to start with the, let me grab it, nipple shields. Okay, so these are nipple shields. These are the first nipple shields that I bought, so don't mind how funny they look. I haven't used them in a long while. So basically, these are nipple shields. There we go. Right, you get them at, I think you can get them at Discam or Clicks or whatever. So basically what they do is that they help with inverted nipples. So you put the nipple shield on your breast, and it helps because it's sort of, you know what, this little thing is actually the nipple. And so you put it on your breast and your baby latches there. And it helps with the latch if you are struggling with a latch with your baby. I got advice about this from one of the nurses at the hospital, and it took me a while before I actually bought these. But then when I realized that we're not really gaining success with our breastfeeding, that's when I went and bought these. So I would advise that if you have inverted nipples, and you're pregnant, or you just gave birth, or you're struggling with breastfeeding because of a latch issue, that you would try the nipple shields. But what I found also is that when I was using the nipple shield, I actually wanted the baby to be feeding from me. But the thing that I could not get right was how to basically wean her from the nipple shield. So I think I will do a video on that later, on how to wean your baby from the nipple shield. There's another product that I used. This I got, I think, from Babies R Us. So this is a nipple puller. So sometimes you think that you have inverted nipples. Well, not necessarily that you think, but you have inverted nipples. But there is a remedy for that, because the very inverted nipples, what happens is when you hold it, it literally goes in. It inverts completely. But you have some nipples that invert just a little bit. So I thought, okay, let me get this nipple puller. And basically how it works is you actually push all the air out of the nipple puller, and then you put it on your boob, and then you let the air, I don't know, is it letting the air out? Obviously it won't work on the shirt, but then you get the idea. So you get a nipple puller. I got this from Babies R Us. It comes in different colors. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was about 100 Rand. I think I used it twice or 3 times, and you must read the instructions on how it works. And I'm not sure if I'll say it helped me. Maybe it might help you, but I wouldn't say, I'm not certain if I'll say it helped me. So then I then had a manual breast pump. So this was helping with extracting, is it extracting? Basically pumping, yes, that's the word, pumping milk. And what also something you must remember is with us mothers who struggle with breastfeeding, what happens is sometimes you don't feed your baby enough, and if you don't feed the baby enough, your milk supply doesn't increase. Then you'll find that you struggle with your milk supply, your supply is very low. But if you have a breast pump that will replace the feeding times, then you know that you are keeping the supply, and there is a very big chance that it will increase, because what happens with breastfeeding is that the more you feed, the more milk you get. So if you just gave birth, or if you're pregnant, or if you have a very young baby and you're struggling with milk, obviously if you're pregnant, you're not struggling with milk supply, but that's something to keep in mind as well. Then I had, okay, the manual pump was a lot of work for me. So I then went and bought and purchased an electric breast pump. This is from Schnookums, and it works perfectly. From day to day, I still use it because my baby loves a breast milk, but I haven't used it in so long that I've actually seen my supply going down. So yeah, this is the electric breast pump, automatic or electric, I think it's called, yes, electric breast pump. So this I bought basically because I was too lazy to be going on with a manual pump, on and on and on and on. So I thought, let me get a electric one. Where did I buy this from? Babies R Us, I think I bought it from Babies R Us, and it was about 1,000 rand. I would advise, I'm not certain if I would advise the Snookums, but that's the one that I know. But mentally, not from any evidence, I think that the Tommy TP, breast pump, as well as the Medela, I think those are the best. But I don't speak from experience, and I'm just saying, just from as a shopper, just viewing it, never have used it, just seeing it, I think that those brands are the best. And last but not least, a few weeks before my child decided that when I give her the breast, she's just not going to latch and just going the whole time. Yes, she did. I bought this. So what happens with this is, so obviously it's also a breast pump. You get all the air out, then you pull this back, then you put on your boobies like that, then you, let's see if it'll work. No, the shirt thing again. So basically then you just let it go, you don't need to hold it, and the milk then pumps in there. Did it work for me? You know what, I don't think I gave it enough time and really studied it enough and understood it completely for it to work for me, but I think it might work. I'm not sure if I'll try it. So basically, where I am at the moment with my breastfeeding is that my daughter no longer feeds from me, but from time to time I do pump. It's just that I've had my, as sounds like a repetition, I've had my flow becoming a bit low, obviously because I said it's a demand and supply thing, and I haven't been pushing the demand with the pumping. But I'm planning on actually getting lactation cookies that you get, mama nursing lactation cookies, and then increasing my supply and pumping more and having milk for the baby. It's not a necessity anymore. She's 8 months old, she's healthy, she's happy, she's on solids, but just to push until she's at least 1 year and 6 months old, having a bit of breast milk, that is the intention. Please, thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to comment and let me know what your breastfeeding journey has been like. And if you have any questions that you want to ask me, or anything that you are wondering about, you can put it in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, and press the notification button so that you can get notified when I put out a new post. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Mommy Mails Mabena. Yeah.